Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex. Today we are touring the island of Kahila or Kahila. I hope I'm not butchering that name. This island has a January blues theme. It's like Animal Crossing if you were just super sad and so was your island. This island is by Big Fat Brenda on YouTube and on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you go and check out her socials, which I will link in the description. But let's take a look at this island map. So obviously a ton of custom designs go into the pathing on this island. There's no in-game pathing to be seen. And we've got villagers such as Sherb, Mitzi, Vivian, Olivia, Dobie, Aurora, Lolly, Punchy, and Wade. Then the island resident representative is named Aiden. There is the dream address on the screen if you'd like to tour along with me. I will say I appreciate that the villagers, you know, the theme is January blues. We're in January. It's a mix of blue villagers and wintry ones, the wolves, the penguins. I think that is really clever. A well done villager lineup. So of course I've started here at the entrance. I dressed accordingly, considering it was winter. Took off the pineapple hat. I'm so sorry to Lotus Reef Nation for that. Let's go ahead and chat with Aiden here, who's happily walking around. Aiden says the moon is indeed cheddar, and I agree. I think we should theorize conspiratorially about the moon. Let's walk around here. I love these fake buildings. So as I said, the theme of the island is kind of like sad and dilapidated. You can see the custom design pathing here. The snow is like melting. So it's like we're coming out of that holiday cheer era into this more like, I don't know, it's like sad urban vibes, not happy ones. We're done with all of the happiness that Christmas brings, and now we've just got melting snow and it feels just a little dirty around. I don't know if you've spent like winter in a city, but when the snow melts, it just gets so gross and like just black from all the grease on the road. It's just not a happy scenario to be in, as much as I love snow. So I think this is well done, a great design going into the island here. I also appreciate this little railroad going there. We do have public transportation. We do. Oh, and here's the train. How cool. We've also got a little map for the railway. So that's really cute. Look at us. Little waiting area here. Not that we need to wait because the train is right here. I also love the items that went into this train design. I don't think I've ever seen a train constructed exactly like this. That's pretty neat, especially when I've spent, you know, thousands of hours in Animal Crossing and I've visited hundreds of dream addresses. It's always cool to see new takes on things. Loving the way the buildings are constructed in this city too. It does feel super urban, definitely a city vibe going on. And I'm loving the decor. Look at this like little park area. Oh, someone still has a Christmas tree in their home. Didn't you hear it was January? Knock, knock. Take that down. We're sad here. We're not happy. We're not enjoying the holiday. We're done. Oh, look at the little Bruceoid. He deserves to be displayed like this. Brenda did say that the beaches are not decorated, so we won't be delving into those. I just want to explore this city area. Oh, an iconic part of holiday cheer, Starbucks, and notice the absence of red cups. They're done with the holiday season. It's sad in January. We've also got a Domino's here. Not sure if they have anything to do with the holiday or if it's just like, wow, yeah, it's a city. Of course there's a Domino's, but I respect it either way. And going up here, again, I just really want you to imagine how gross the snow is that we're walking through. This is not like cute little chic winter town. This is a grungy city. Brenda did say that the villagers, like, kind of to express this feeling of blues, the villagers have less well kept yards and everything. They're living kind of slummy, and I think the carts even kind of invoke this like city feeling of the homeless populace. I feel like that's a stereotype, but like in movies, I feel like the way that they often showcase that there is an unhomed population in a city is they'll have like carts. They'll be wheeling around all of their belongings in carts. I haven't lived downtown in a city with a bad reputation for unhomed citizens, but that's what you see in movies. So I feel like that's what the cart invokes for me. Also, look at Dobie. He's on the beach. He's wistfully staring out. He's wishing his life were better. I believe in you. Make some New Year's resolutions. You'll be fine, King. But yeah, so here are some of the houses very up and close together, which again is just beyond fitting the theme of being, you know, cramped together, which is definitely invoked in this neighborhood. It also just fits with this city vibe. Of course, the housing options would be very close together. People kind of crammed into this small space, very urban, but with the decor, with the items placed so that it's hard to traverse the neighborhood, you're definitely getting this cramped feeling. The villagers are all sort of stuffed into one area and they're not happy. The villager homes are not decorated at this point, so we won't be going inside, but the exterior decor is definitely making up for what we don't get to see inside. This is really neat. This has like a restaurant vibe, but again, it's very dilapidated. We see the stall, the awning is kind of ripped up, it's old, so love to see that level of detail in the design here. I just love the way the streets look in general. I know it's not like a happy thing, but the decor is very pretty. It just took me like 7 years to position the camera, but look at how neat this is. The layering with all the buildings, the plant life, everything looks phenomenal. I also love the use of the same car driving around. This vehicle is everywhere, omnipresent even. Also quite enjoying this time of day for the island. It is pretty despite the rust buildup we're seeing on these buildings, which is intentional, by the way. Brenda also wanted to show that the city without this like holiday economic boom is not being kept up. The buildings are rusting. It's not being kept clean. You know, the vibes. Christmas is over. You just stop caring about your city's presentation. It's normal. Here's Label too. Having her little shop definitely seems kind of closed down. I mean, we no longer need our holiday designer, you know? Oh, and look at this Nooks cranny area. I'm loving the exterior here, having the different on sale items, the signage, etc. It's very well done. I also love this little entrance. Look at the little fences. Also appreciate the Nooks cranny is kept as a little hut instead of the full store. I definitely feel like that helps achieve that sort of bad economy vibe that's happening here. The resident representative home is not decorated, so we won't go in, but I love that they still delusionally have their holiday wreath up, of course. Let's head back here. Definitely seeing some broken windows, some more rusty buildings. Perhaps crime rates are up even. I mean, dang. Unfortunate times. We've got this one person with their house still with their tree up, and they're surrounded by houses that have been either dilapidated or just broken into. Just straight up windows shattered here. Upsetting. Oh, and over here we have a tree farm. I already know this is gonna be super sad. Let's head over. Oh yeah, look, the closed sign. It's really selling it for me. This is so, wow. Incredible. Just 2 stumps, you know. This used to be a Christmas tree farm. They didn't even bother to like clean up after. They just left an axe out here too. They were like, yeah, just leave everything there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, and here's Abel's sisters. So part of the lore for the island is that some of the villagers and even businesses have sort of adjusted to this lack of the holiday boom. The holiday cheer is gone. So we see a little bit of overhaul here. There's bags of trash, which I'm assuming would be clothes that they're getting rid of. They have a little truck coming in with a new shipment, of course. They've got to get ahead of the trend. Got to prepare for spring styles. Got to get rid of all that winter clothing that was trendy, you know, a week ago. So again, the timing for the island, we're in January, and it's just those post-holiday feelings of just everything being sad and like, I don't know about you guys, but every holiday season, I feel like my favorite part is anticipating the holiday. Like, I'm always so excited for Christmas to get here, to spend the holiday time with my family. And then it's like after, especially for that last week of the year between Christmas and New Year's, it's like, what do you even do during that time? Also, island theme aside, this is just a stunning build. This is like a little hot spring area, an onsen perhaps, but this is lovely. I love all of the decor that went into this. I love the baths with their steam. It's just very inviting. Perhaps this is one of the businesses adjusting well to the this oncoming spring season. Oh, and look at this. We have like a little seed shop. Kind of feels almost like a farmer's market, but I'm loving the design here. The symmetry you get with the trees and with the items in use, but also just the castle wall in the back. I don't know, something about this building is really nice. I'd love to have something like this on Lotus Reef, I think. This is just stunning. What a great building design. I hope they're doing well too. And we've got some little vending machines and then a Santa line up here, and it's roped off because guess what? Santa's gone. Santa's gone and the city is empty and sad now. So remember that when you're looking at this lovely holiday decor. I just think it's so funny that like the vibe here is like the holiday people who come in, they're like, yes, come see Santa. And they're like, you know what? Let's just leave our trash here. I kind of feel bad for the villagers on the island living in, you know, this, it almost feels post-apocalyptic. The way it's so like empty and everything is gone. We have this feeling of hopelessness and it's dirty and grungy. I kind of feel bad for them. And also like, this is a funny theme to have. Like, what a spin on the typical winter island instead of being, you know, full of illumination and cool, you know, holiday stuff, holiday builds like the Christmas tree farms and everything. Instead, we've just got a lot of sad villagers missing what could have been. Also love that there is a pedestrian on this crosswalk. She'll never make it across, so hope a car doesn't come through, but I just love all of the little details that went into this island. It looks phenomenal. Again, I love all of the fake buildings. These must have taken forever, not just to like design, but to collect all of these items to make them. It just looks great. And I appreciate that despite this like feeling of sadness and everything, there is still greenery. You can feel the hope of spring coming in, the warmth soon. But for now, you're just in this melty snow, gross little city, so. And there you have it. It's Animal Crossing if your island was sad and depressed and winter was a terrible, horrible, no good season. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!